on fighting these days, but I don't call the cops. And I'm not big on scrapping lately. When I start, I don't stop. I just need one more person to hate me. Talk that talk. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, kicker. I'm a hot trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for kissers. I'm a dirtbag, no good bastard. Look, it's no more Mr. Nice Guy, so go ahead and get mad. I'll show you how easy I turn a tough guy to a dead man. I ain't your buddy, haters are obsessed fans. If we were buddies, trust I'd crack a bud just like a red can. Bedpan full of piss and vinegar. Head scan said that I'm not crazy, but I'm similar. Let's dance, let hands, homie, you get slept fast. Trust me, you're a midget, I'm a monster. Every slap I throw's a finisher. I just need one more person to hate me. Talk that talk.
Howdy, Mr. Brett, and welcome. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome, everybody. I'm expecting this to be a fairly quiet stream. I know Mr. Shane's streaming, and it happens to be U.S.'s Thanksgiving today. I'm not expecting a hell of a lot of people out here. Gonna be kind of chill. Shout out goes to Gamiwombat for this aircraft. I won a couple of his giveaways and pulled them together and managed to get the bird dog, which has a lot of special meaning to me because this is the tow plane that pulled most of the gliders I flew. So it means a lot to me as far as that goes. I decided to fly it this week for fun, and I wasn't sure if I was going to have a stream tonight, being Thanksgiving and being in a food coma from the turkey and all the trimmings. But we ended up eating early, so I'm good to go on that. But I do want to give a shout out to Gamiwombat for this, making this plane possible, and it means a lot when I got in this plane originally. Excuse me. I did put up a new tutorial about showing multiple device setups for different aircraft. And oh, what a surprise when I was running the Harrier. I went up for a little hop and landed again. I had to edit it. Can't talk because as soon as I landed, it started it. Let's go backwards again. With the brakes on, I'm sitting on the ground, got the e-brake on, got my foot on both brakes, and it's going backwards. Taking right off backwards again. So, yeah, there is that small little issue with that aircraft, but it is what it is. It's not terrible. It's just a little issue you gotta watch out for. I don't know. It's somewhere in Alaska. I'll get the map up and I'll show you. You'll be able to tell where it is. You gave me a town name, and that's where I went. Or somewhere out here. I'm going to whip up in the mountains, come down here, land, get some fuel, back up. So, you're from here, not me. It was close to where you said you were talking about. That's where we're flying. So it's going to be a pretty relaxed flight. Nothing too fierce with this little plane. It's fun though. It's not super fast. It's got the green canopy tops in it. It does reflect inside a bit. Yeah, it is noon for the live weather, or not live weather, but live time. The time is set to noon, and look at how long the shadows are this time of year this far north. I didn't want live weather because it's snowing like crazy. Oh, look it up on the internet. PADL Airport. I just went with what you said. Morning Flying Frog, or evening Flying Frog. What's it? Oh, it's morning there. Morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you, even though you don't celebrate it. And I thank you for that. We're just going to chill out. Not a real rough flight today. You don't want to give this thing too much too fast. It does like to fly relatively quickly. Ah. I got to fly a lot in this plane when I was a kid. This was the tow plane that the gliding company had and would take me up all the time. Awesome. I got home early from Thanksgiving because, well, family is what it is. I just sit back in my house with the dogs and chill and have a whole mess load of family around. So I came and worked on that tutorial for the I'm trying to say the tutorial for doing multiple controller setups. Flew around for a bit, played a couple other games for a little while, just chilling. This is the L39, or yeah, the L19 bird dog that's in the marketplace. Which I particularly love this one because this is actually almost the exact same livery. If it had a different tail number in it, it would be the one I used to fly in. I don't even remember what company it is. It's a pretty decent little aircraft. So yeah, it was a little over $30, so it was a bit pricey. But you do get 3 variants with multiple liveries in each variant. You get floats, you get bush, and you get the standard original. But when I saw it, I had to have it. I didn't realize it was even in there. Alright, I had it a while ago. Get the trim down a little bit more. Get my engine pulled back. Just got a little too many RPMs there. Get in the cockpit and see my actual gauges, because they are always different now than what's on the outside. Ever since that last update, they don't match up. Not quite sure why. Clock Warehouse Mountain. That one over there, which I probably should be a little closer to. I'm pushing this a little bit too fast. And I think of the number of flights I took in the back seat of one of these as a kid. We're real creative naming it. Hey, there's one in Keene Valley, New York called Nipple Top, and it's perfectly named. When you see it, you think, oh my god, there's a giant boob with a big nipple on it. And I swear to god, that's what the mountain looks like, and that's what it's named. And I'm surprised they haven't tried to rename it yet. With all the new, oh, you can't say anything to offend anybody. I'm surprised they have not renamed that one yet. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I'm going to be on that one soon. Titty Mountain by everyone. Chimicap. No, this one's literally called Nipple Top. I can remember being in high school, and I went to school down Keene Valley. And that stupid song Rocky Top, Tennessee, and the kids down in Keene all changed the lyrics to Nipple Top Keene Valley. I know, stupid shit we did as kids. Oh, it's not. It's Thursday. They must be updating it. Or it crashed and everybody's on vacation. All fattened up on turkey and nobody's in Seattle to bother to hit the switch again. Which is entirely possible. There's a cheese here in Australia named after its owner's last name, but because it was also a derogatory name rarely used, now one person campaigned and got the name changed eventually. Well, I'll tell you, I'm glad I live in the redneck backwoods part of the world, because there's a town not too far away. It's the name of the town. It's a small town. Hey, William Kelly. Good evening, sir. Morning, afternoon, good night. He was going bust and laying off most of the workforce because one person got upset by it. Like I was saying, we have a small town here, and when I say small town, probably about 20 people. It's back in the middle of nowhere, and the name of the town is Swastika. That's the name. Some guy comes up here from New York City, rides his bike around in the backwoods on these back roads, sees the sign, has a fit, blows a gasket, goes to the town board meeting and says, "You need to change the name of that town." And the first thing the town board told him, "You need to find someplace else to ride your bike." So that town predates World War I. The name means prosperity. The people are not going to change the name just because some lunatic during World War II used it for a symbol. He says it's not changing. Yeah, I would imagine there's not a lot of snow snakes up there. Hope you're having a good day, William. I'm not going to try to skip my tires, because every time I do, I stick my nose in the water. It never goes well. I've managed to pull it off once. In stream. Some pretty mountains. Very, very pretty. I do have the Alaska mesh on. Which is always handy. I'll go back outside now that I got the plane all trimmed out. Make sure I don't go down in the water. Yeah. Well, you can skim your tires if you do it properly, but I get them to skim and then I go too deep and I plant my nose in the water. Liquid cool the engine. It never goes well. Which is funny because in VR you can do it all day long because you can see exactly how far your tire is off the water. It's so much easier. Stick your head out the side of the window and look down at your tires. But it's not a fast plane, but it's a beautiful plane. It was originally a spotter during Vietnam, spotter plane. The first part of Vietnam, that's why it was nicknamed the Bird Dog. And quite a few gliding clubs around the US and Canada have them as tote planes. That's the one thing I want to try to email the creator of this and see if they'll put the tow plane hook on it, because that's the only thing missing. We're still rising up more than I want to. Oh, it's still open for you? Oh, nothing new yet? The actual plane is made by Cessna, but I'm not sure which... I didn't pop up and write down the stuff before the flight, which I probably should have, but I didn't write down who's the developer for it. This is Cessna. If that was just C-G-A-L-E, G-A-E-L, excuse me, Gael. That'd be perfect. Just still wanting to climb a little bit, even with 6% down. It's still in the green, so there we go. I think we just about got it. This looks like one of those lakes you always hear about people going to Alaska and landing a float plane on and going fishing. Leonardo Software House. I should have to check that out because I want to see if I can get an email through to them somehow. If they'd be willing, I think they should put the tail hook on there. It is one of those lakes. I can see that. Oh, amazing! It must be to come up here and fish. The problem with Alaska is it still has big sections that look like what the hell I want to say, Super Mario Land, even though it's been updated twice. Oh wait, that was the other Mad Dog. This is the Bird Dog. Hey, Gammy. Welcome, sir, and welcome to your airplane. No, the plane I got with your giveaways. I hope all is well with you. We're just going to chill and head up over this little hill. It is a great little plane. I've been enjoying the hell out of it. Like I say, you brought back some, because of you, it brought back some huge nostalgia when I bought it, and then every time I fly it, black box made it okay. Every time I fly it, I can picture myself as a kid sitting in the back seat. It's somewhere. If I ever find them, I'll have to scan them. I have some old photographs looking back out of one of these at the glider. At the gliders. A couple of my photographs are still on the wall at the airport that I took from the back seat looking back at the gliders. They're still on they have a big bulletin board where people have always put pictures. A couple of my pictures are still up there. But I'll have to find, I think I still got a couple around here. I'll try to get them scanned so I can show them to you guys. It's just pretty sad they're getting old and faded. Came across a picture of me when I was first learning to hang glide the other day. This is pretty country up here. For about a week, I imagine. The rest of the year, it's cold and crap. I guess if you like the cold, it's a beautiful place. Like the cold and the snow, there are people who do. I just happen to not be one of them. Yeah, it's real pretty up here. It's up in Alaska. Oh yeah, you got whole sun doesn't rise and just like bitter, bitter, bitter cold. Couldn't imagine. That's like, you know, if you all, I'm sure you all saw the 7-foot snowfalls out in western New York this week. Crazy. But in actuality, that's not unheard of there. You get lake effect snow every year. This one was a big one, but dumped a lot of snow in a short period of time. I think I got an inch. Thank God for the mountains, because they keep most of the lake effect stuff on the other side of them. I can't recommend the Alaska mesh highly enough. All the Orbix meshes are incredible. They do such a great job. The Swiss mesh is horrible. It still stutters. They've never fixed it. There has not been a single update since they come out with it. A little sluggish right there. Something doesn't want to load right. I'm sure you are, for being from up here. I'm living it from the plane. You're living it from being back home. I can put live weather on. Except for I don't think this plane could handle it because it doesn't have the icing. I don't believe. No. Huh, so it's the height's off on it. Ooh, I shouldn't have spun that around. That made it mad. There's something back in that one stretch that didn't want to load. As soon as I looked back at it, it caused it to back up again. Pitch black and blizzard. Yeah, that's pretty much it right now. I mean, at noon, the sun's barely up. That's noon. I don't need those on. So I install it? Yeah, I don't blame you. It's going to mess it up that much. There's a hemo farm surrounded by barbed wire, but you won't see it. From there? Oh. Oh, a hemp farm. Gotcha. Good place to grow out here in the middle of nowhere. Except for, according to the guys that spot it from the air, they say it's like it grows like super hot, like it sticks out. When it's, even in the forest, you try to plant it in the floor of the forest, they can see it on the infrared because it's a much hotter plant than most of the others that grow. Not that I've grown any. Actually, I never have. It's now legal in my state, provided you pay the taxes on it. Grow it yourself, you'll still get a ticket, but as long as you pay them their taxes, grow it, you can have all you want. You can't grow it. You can have all you want. You have a green card. To grow. It's nuts because, like, I think it's in Massachusetts. It's legal to be in possession of 2 plants for personal use and 4 plants if you have medical use. So you get even more stoned if you got a medical. I think it's all just silly, to be honest. It's like, look, if it's legal, it's legal. If it's not, it's not. This, oh, well, you can have 2 plants and you can have 4 plants. And in New York, you can only have it if you give the government money for the taxes by buying it through a government-run store or government-approved store. So we make sure we get our taxes out of it. It's like, whatever. Did everybody get the Twin Navion update? So that way you don't have to deal with the messed up blinky light anymore. Comatose for 3 days a week. When I was working for... Yep. He was in a hurry and he forgot to patch the... pulling the engine back to throttle, the idle, shutting them off. He's like, damn it! There's a second new patch. Is that the one that fixes the throttles? Because the one the other day didn't fix it. It stinks. It stinks bad. It smells like a dog got into a skunk. There's something around these parts that doesn't want to load well. I never liked it. Tried it, got angry, and started fighting people. And yeah, apparently I'm not one of those people that gets chill on it. I get pissed. Ghost Village not wanting to load. I'm so mad that the Horizon Line thing here is not on the list of things to be fixed. When you look at their future wish lists and all that shit, that's not even been assigned to anybody. It's been around since day one. Oh, if anybody got the 40th anniversary update to the Goose and the, not the Goose, sorry, the DC3 and the Beaver, if you happen to be wondering, I looked forever. I thought I didn't download it right. I re-downloaded it. I was looking for the skis. Because I never pop up those silly, well, not silly, but I never pop up the tablets, but if you look on the tablets, that's how you put the skis on the Beaver, if anybody's wondering about that. To put the skis on the Beaver, you have to go over to the tablet. I looked everywhere. It's like, I must not have gotten that download, or I kept looking for which version had the skis, and it's like, oh, none of them show up. You have to put it on after you get in the sim. Yeah, after flying the DC3 the other day with the water floats on it. Huh. Still shows his items on sale. Might not be a bad thing. Unless he doesn't want them on sale anymore. Oh, look at that mountain. Now, that's pretty. That's neat. Oh, like I was saying, with the the 40th anniversary update you get from FlightSim.to, the company that created it has come out with a free update that you can get from them from FlightSim.to. That gives you floats for the DC-3, some extra stuff on the DC-3, a bunch of extra stuff on the Beaver. But I was thinking about doing a bush flight with the floats on the DC-3. No, not on the microplace. It's you got to go out and get it from. Yeah, so it won't work on Xbox. I didn't think of that, but it's a whole bunch of little extras that add to the DC-3 and the Beaver, and it's a lot of really good stuff. Like I said, if you're looking for the skis, you got to put them on with the tablet. The spray is awesome. The spray on the Beaver, it also works on the DC-3 because it's cool coming off both props. The spray comes off. It's incredible. Yeah, that's it. Got friends. My brain just checked out on that. I couldn't remember it. They're the ones that created the aircraft to begin with, didn't they? If I'm not mistaken. Well, hopefully that they're saying again next update for that whatever the hell it is supposed to make that a lot easier for modded stuff to get to Xbox. I never remember what it is. It's a series of letters, and I don't even know what the hell it does, to be honest with you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. That's why I said it's supposedly in the next one because it was supposedly in the last one and the one before that. So. This is pretty. Look at this. That's it. I don't know what it stands for, but or what it even does. Isn't it security protocol or something like that? What are we doing on fuel here? Looks good. I'm doing good. Still got fuel. It's sad. The only reason I don't have to look all over hell back for the fuel gauge on this is because I've been in one in real life enough times. Normally I'm hunting all over hell and back for the fuel. I just happen to know where it is in this one. Yeah, I knew it was some sort of security protocol. Or I didn't know, but I thought it was. Let's put it that way. I love this. They even got the original old instruments in it. There's no fancy stuff on the dash. Binary code format and the corresponding text format for executable programs as well as software interfaces. Oh. So yeah, it's a security protocol code. So much fun jumping into a plane that's absolutely familiar. I mean, it's been 40 some odd years, but I still know where everything is. I never actually flew this one. I always flew in the back seat. I had did have a back seat sticking pedals, but no instruments that they could put in and take out the stick. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, that's nice. This is where you need your little campsite, Brett. Set up here, drop a line in, catch some fish, cook them, chill out. You know, I've got to get off my ass and build the thing for my joystick. That's why it took forever to get here because it was on back order. Now it's finally here, and I haven't gotten off my ass to build this something that goes next to my chair that I can put it on. Set up a camp. I'll catch part of your stream tomorrow. I don't know what. Probably fairly early. You guys are starting at 5:30 my time. Yeah, I know. That's why I'll probably be up around that time. I'll get on as soon as I get up. Grab a cup of coffee. I'll definitely be on to watch. I'm not sure what time everybody's waking up at my parents' house to do a big breakfast after Thanksgiving, but I'll definitely be on. See if we can climb Everest. What plane are you flying? Because Everest is what? Just over 24,000 feet? Something like that. Some of those sneaky landings. Savage Gravel. I don't know that one offhand. Not one I've flown. I'm really considering investing in Cub Crafters. They're about ready to go public. I don't know if I'm going to lose my shirt on it or not, but you have to buy a minimum. The minimum buy-in is going to be $400 for 85 shares, I think it is. Something like that. I'm considering actually getting in on the IPO of Cub Crafters. The monster truck in the skies. Heavily inspired by paying homage to Mike P. Okay, that's why it looks like Scrappy. Got a converted to a Ford Mustang 230, 2.5 liter V6. 4-blade prop. Okay, that's what I thought it looked like Scrappy, but when I zoomed in on it, it wasn't Scrappy. I'm sure they're going to have Scrappy at some point, because in one of the videos you saw them laser scanning with the dots on every inch of Scrappy. It's getting totally laser scanned. So I imagine at some point there's going to be Scrappy will be in the sim. I would not be surprised at any point to see an official Mike Patey package. Considering the issues with energy density, virtually nothing is going electric aircraft wise. Very, very little, because your flight time is so short. Okay, the big electric aircraft that they're test flying here, to go 2,000 miles, had to stop 20 times to go 2,000 miles. So, and the irony was, it was only once on each end did it have a charging port at the airport, so the rest of the time I had to charge my diesel generator. But yeah, 20 times to go 2,000 miles. So no, I see ICE engines still doing an amazing thing in aircraft, because the whole energy density equation, who gives a crap if you have a really heavy electric car? Nobody, because it doesn't matter. You just pay more for registering in the US. You can have a big heavy electric semi truck, because who cares if it's heavy? Planes, things are heavy, is bad. The batteries are heavy. If they ever come up with a really super light battery configuration, then yeah, then you can have decent range and they'll work. But until you come up with that equation, it's not going anywhere in aircraft. They're going to be little short city flights where you go 40, 50 miles and that's it. Nobody's going to want to take one back into backcountry where you can't take a couple jerry cans and pour in extra fuel. And that's what Cubcrafters are. They're little bush planes. So I don't see them going away anytime soon, to be honest. And it all boils down to the energy density equation. Yeah, well, hydrogen powered is still an internal combustion engine. You know, that's still, most hydrogen powered is internal combustion engine. You just burn hydrogen. But here's the issue with hydrogen. Unless hydrogen as a gas is huge, the storage of it is huge. To store it in a liquid is dangerous, because it's super, super cold. And I'm a big fan of hydrogen. I'm stoked to see it, but you have to bond it to a hydride. Yeah, I know it. That'd be handy. But you can bond hydrogen to a hydride, but the problem there is, and it stores really well that way, but the problem there is the government won't let it be sold mass market, because the hydrides are what they bond the hydrogen for hydrogen bombs with. Even though it won't go nuclear without the nuclear material, but it's a portion of a nuclear weapon, so they won't let you buy it for your hydrogen powered vehicles. You can make it all you want, but you can't buy it. It's one of those weird things. I see hydrogen in aircraft way more than I even see hydrogen fuel cell, where you have an electric motor, electric prop with the fuel cell generating the electricity from hydrogen, because it's light. You know, that I can see. So you can tag people. But I really see a lot of these, like the one in Vermont. Their big thing is going to be short distance. They're already talking about that they literally want point to point inside city, like maybe a heart transplant from one hospital to another, stuff like that, or businessmen trying to get one place to another. Yeah, it's a real. Watch Bob Lazar talking about the materials to chemically bond it, as a hydride. You think? You wonder how the solar panels did with 7 feet of snow on top of them? Hey, tell you this. The other problem to have when it snows like that, the windmills ice up. And do you know how they de-ice windmills? Helicopters. Gas-powered helicopters. Yeah, you can buy hydrogen around here too. It's just the storage of hydrogen is huge. Hydrogen gas is huge when it's stored. Bonjour, Swift Fighter. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream. Just chilling up in Alaska with a little bird dog, Cessna bird dog. Comment ça va? No, I don't. I'm sorry. It's not quite flamethrowers, but they use a chemical they spray on them with a helicopter. I saw probably one of the smartest clean power things in a long time the other day. Is they anchor them to the shore and let the waves move them up and down, and they generate power. Makes sense. Waves blow most times. The tide goes in and out. So I always wondered, in Gloucester, Massachusetts, there's what they call the Cut Bridge, and every day the tide changes like 14 feet from high tide to low tide, and all the water rushes in and all the water rushes out, and it does it twice a day, like 11 feet of water in and 11 feet out, and creates these huge currents. Why the hell they don't have turbines in there, I'll never understand, because you would think, you know, it twice a day, every day, never stops. Water flows in, water flows out. You can generate water going in and generate power going out. That makes sense. That's going to turn every day, all day, rain or shine, wind blowing, storm, doesn't matter. That's gonna generate power. Now, of course, out near where I lived in Nevada, that geothermal. Are we? No, we're not going to go by McKinley. Oh, yeah, shit. That button's fried. We're staying more down towards the coast. Just dipping up in the mountains and back. McKinley's way over. Just making little forays up into the mountains. You can't even see this airport. Probably nothing more than a little grass strip. I'm just going to do a... Oh, yeah, I know. Anything like that you will. But... Oh, there's the blinky light. I'm sitting there saying I can't find the airport. That's a big green blinky light. Yeah. I'm a genius. Still have plenty of fuel, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'll take on a little more. Top it off. I like flying planes with fixed props. You don't have a lot of stuff to trim out and tune up. Geothermal. Yeah, that's what they have in Nevada, geothermal. And it always spooked me out a little bit because you're sitting there thinking, you know, the reason that's steamy is because Magna's really close. Let's see if I don't make a fool out of myself here. This thing's got like 60 degrees of flap too. Yeah, we had a geothermal plant. That's where I got my energy from when we lived in Nevada. That was kind of neat. They're ones that aren't going to run out of energy anytime soon and work pretty much year round. Unless the magma has a bad day and wants to move away and start a volcano. The old-fashioned way, slip it, slow it down. There we go. Bounce. It's got to bounce because it's so light. You would think so, but it's got 60 degrees of flap. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, whew. I'll show you. It's got 60 degrees of flap, almost straight down. I'm just going to tack you down the other end and fill up the easy way. There's a couple little villages here, a couple airports, but I just chose the first one I came to. Yeah. The next time I fly the Zenith on camera, I'm going to try to fly it like they do in real life. It's nuts. They stand it on the tail. They literally flip it on its tail for short takeoff and landing, like a tail dragger for takeoff. Just gonna get top myself off here. If you do want to carry full fuel with this thing, you have to kick your passenger out and kick out some of your baggage. If you don't, you get too heavy. ADF. Why did my brain just go completely blank on what the hell ADF is? Oh yeah, you can keep up with me, no problem. My max speed is about 110-ish, 100, 110-ish. Most of the helicopters do 120, 130. I don't know if it's got ADF or VOR. Doesn't even have radios. Gotta have something. It's got a transponder. UHF radios are disabled for civilian use. It's got nav frequency, the old VHF nav. Yeah, it's got the old VHF nav up here. I gotta fly the plane before I make a mistake. I don't want to go in the drink. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. VHF comm. Oh, over here. Yep. There you go, ADF frequency. Yes, it does have. USA East server. If you come in, I'll just circle and swing back around if you want to land or take off from A63. I'll just circle so you can catch up easier. These right here, I don't know if they open. I haven't tried them yet. No. Those right there on both sides are, you pull them out and they're an air vent. You can turn where the air blows. The old green glass top. There's somebody up here in a TBM. Count that chilla. This is just such a fun plane to fly. My RPM's down just a hair. Out of the red. That was Twin Hills Airstrip? Okay. I got a new herb tea. This one's... The hell is this one? Apricot. And it's cold already. Well, that's lovely. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice the little town when I was taking off. Imagine the square is their ship plant. Well, I do love running the jets up and down the valleys. I've just as much fun flying one of these and just enjoying the flight. Some Celestial Peppermint Tea. Very strong scent. Very nice. That Celestial Seasons. I've been getting these. What the hell is this? T.O. It's an Asian brand. All organic. It's literally just white or green tea and dried apricots, strawberries, mango, whatever the hell they happen to have. No frills, nothing else in it. I'm not one of those guys that has to buy everything organic, but I do like the teas that way because there's so much crap these days you never know what the hell you're getting. I better check to make sure I'm in USA East. Does this thing keep switching back on me? Yeah, I'm in East USA, okay. I think I was flying USA West for so long it got permanently stuck there. Yeah, we'll do one more loop. Ridden with toxic additives. Pretty much. I'm not a run around, like I said, I'm not a run around buy everything organic type thing, but when it's available, if I can, I do. Because you can actually read the names of everything on it. But the whole idea of organic and not organic is a freaking joke if you've ever been to an actual farm and how they segregate out the organic versus the non-organic. Let's just say the spray from the regular crop gets on the organic crops. Unless it's from a local, hippie type farm where all they grow is organic. But when there's commercial organic, yep. The only thing I buy at the store meat-wise is hamburgers. I can buy that cheaper, just all ground up. If I want good meats, I get them from next door. I get goat, beef, pork next door. I get my eggs down the street. And now, actually, you're right. The eggs now, with the cost of everything going up, eggs from the neighbor are cheaper than the store. And they're better. Like, much better. Well, I'm going to start out there, so when he loads in, he can catch up. He'll catch up quick. I'm only doing 101. Not a fast bird. Oh, I know. They're such a... I literally made a whole dozen of them at the racetrack last year. Had a big frying pan of them. A whole dozen eggs. Scrambled eggs. This guy comes over, he goes, "What the hell's wrong with your eggs?" I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "What's wrong with them? They're all yellow." Well, yeah, eggs are yellow. He said, no, they're bright yellow. I was like, oh, because they're fresh? Like the ones you buy in the store are probably a month old by the time you get them. These were inside a chicken less than a week ago. Ah, no worries. You'll catch up quick. This thing's slow. This thing is very slow. I keep expecting to see a moose walk by. Or caribou, something up. No, caribou in northern Canada. I don't know if they're caribou up here. They keep expecting to see a moose walk by. This is pretty country. Now I see why you want to go back home. I don't blame you. Give her a little throttle, start climbing a bit. I like moose. I'll eat anything, damn near. I don't like rabbits. Do not like the flavor of rabbit. The Nord 3400 is similar to this aircraft. I showed the free one. Oh, cool. Awesome. Here's just a trivia. You can get 1 moose a year hunting. In some places you're allowed 5 caribou a day. Holy crap. I would rather, out of all the hoofed animals I've had, caribou is my hands down the favorite. I like it better than moose, elk, even whitetail. Mule deer, I'd rather have caribou. That is my all-time favorite. Well, that's good. So I have to tell people if they want to fly along and want something that's about the same speed, the Nord 3400. Trying to weave the way through the mountains because I knew this thing wouldn't climb real great, so I didn't go up on top of any of them. I don't think. I mean, it'll climb, but it's not going to climb quickly. I'm going to cook some lunch. We'll be in and out. Alright, enjoy your lunch. Hope you're making something good. Really, you're not a huge fan of caribou? You know what a ptarmigan tastes like? Yeah, they have a flavor. That would be easier to pick up. I've never had ptarmigan. But I imagine they eat pretty much the same shit, don't they? That caribou moss? So that's probably why they taste very similar. Now I'm hungry. Brett's making lunch and we're talking about eating. We're talking about eating all these amazing animals. Now I'm hungry as hell. I haven't eaten since 2 o'clock, but I ate so much at 2 with Thanksgiving dinner. Now I'm hungry. The only good thing is I'm on a hell of a diet with these teeth because I got another week before I can eat anything with them in. And then only soft stuff. So there's no snacking between meals. Funny as hell, you got to take your teeth out to eat. No, I'm not a liquid diet. I only got partials. But you got to get them, your gums all toughened up before you bite into anything solid, or it really hurts like a bastard. You got to kind of wear them, slowly build up what you can eat. I still have enough teeth to eat solid foods when I take them out. But there's no snacking in between because it's a pain in the ass to take them out, clean them, and snack, and then put them back in. It's too much of a pain in the ass, so I'm not eating any snacks at all. That's a smart move. Should do this more often. Yeah, it's a new diet. Yeah, here, have somebody knock out your front tooth, so you have to get a couple other teeth, so you got to get a partial, and you go on a diet while you're waiting for everything to heal up enough so you can chew on stuff. Bourbon whiskey and bourbon for dessert. Where in Alaska? Where am I, Cthulhu Head? He'll tell you. He's from here. He knows where I'm at. My teeth are a nightmare because my arthritis actually attacks the teeth under the gum line. That's why I keep losing them. It's not that they're not brushed and they're not taken care of, but the arthritis has actually been eating the roots since I was 12, 13 years old. So about every 2 or 3 years, one of them just kind of breaks off, falls out. I have to go and have it surgically cleaned up. Yeah, it's fun. There you go, William. Now you know where we're at. Okay, now that's another one of those lakes that I'm sure you fly into and have a fish camp set up somewhere. All along Aleutian Islands. I think I did that once, a very, very long time ago. Not that long ago, but a long time ago when Shane was streaming out. Shane went along the Aleutians, and I flew on it then. And I don't think I've flown back there since. Might be fun to do some bush flying out here with a float plane. Stopping at lakes like this. Looking for signs of a bush camp. Oh, how nice it'd be to take like that flat spot right here and just set up a freaking nice cabin tent, chill out for a week. Oh, that's cool. Created a bunch of mods for float plane docks through Kodiak Islands. That'd be awesome. I can't create mods. I can't even draw stick figures. No artistic talent whatsoever. That'll be cool. Is it available anywhere where we can get it? Or is it just a private one you have? If it's available anywhere, throw it up in the Discord. And I'll make you a thing so you can advertise it type thing on the stream too. A link thingy. More than happy to do that for you. If you want. I actually have one now for flight planning server. Ooh, I'm moving up in the world. I'm getting all professional now. These mountains are gorgeous. And the sun being that low is like, that's nuts. I think it's noontime and there's these giant shadows. Just throw it in the general section and I'll pick it up from there and I'll make you a thing. So the next flight we have, you can tomorrow night we can do an exclamation point, whatever, William, or exclamation point something, and we'll put a link right in the thing for it. Oh, I know. I purposely set it to noon because it was dark. Oh no, dude, it's not trouble at all. It takes me 2 seconds to do that. Literally. Not more than a minute or two to set that up for you. I'll be more than happy to do it. No trouble at all. This is such a beautiful, chill flight. I purposely made a nice, relaxing flight in case I was absolutely blotto from eating all the turkey. And I didn't, and like I said, I didn't figure many people would fly along because of the holiday. But tomorrow night's stream is going to be fun. Tomorrow night's will be fun. Maybe I'll throw that mod in. We'll go fly around there as part of tomorrow night too. Check out some docks. And there ahead of us is unupdated satellite photos. I had so much fun last Friday. It was a riot. And there'll be a giveaway. We're giving away one more Navion. So there'll be that. We'll be just chilling, flying some places. Have a lot of fun. So like I said, go to Discord if anybody's got a place they want to fly out of an airport, throw it in there. Or save it tomorrow in chat, throw it out. So we go chill and fly out of different airports and different aircraft. I'll teach everybody how to fly the Harrier backwards at rapid rates of speed. No, I won't do that. But I can recreate that now, like clockwork. But I have messaged the development team about how to recreate it so they can hopefully track down the issue. And sent them a couple video clips of how to do it and why it does it and how to recreate it. I flew, yeah, there's some great places in PNG. That is a blast. PNG, well, right down the airport. We'll go tomorrow night. PNG is always a great place to fly. I have no plans. That's Friday nights are going to be no plans. That's the whole purpose of it. Hey, there's Dave. How's it going, dude? I am doing very well. Glad you could pop by and chat. Yeah, I have no plans. Friday nights are unplanned. Totally unplanned. That's one of the reasons it's so damn fun. There's absolutely no plan in place, no nothing. It's just go do fun stuff. No worries. Jump on in. I still got I still got a little bit left to go. Probably got about 100 miles ish, a little more. I think the closest one's A63. Or you can go to the end here at GNU and fly backwards. Fly back towards me. Either or. Or just spawn in next to me. Don't spawn in on me because that'll crash the desktop. Virtually every time. PNG will be fun because there's like 20 crazy airports all in one little area. That'll be a fun place to fly tomorrow. This is pretty up here. Look at this. Alright, we're going to do a float plane flight up here at some point. Absolutely. I should have got the floats on this one. It comes with a float version. Good News Bay. Is that why it's called GNU? Not GNU, like the creature the GNU? Gary the GNU? Wasn't that a show when it was a kid? Gary GNU? No GNUs is good GNUs? Some shit like that. Now, if any of you know what I'm talking about and saw that, you're old. Just putting that out there, you're old. Yeah, I know. Things have gone really bad if that happens. These mountains are kind of funky because I'm only 1,000 feet up. It's like there's all these mountains, but like everything's at sea level between them. It's like all the valleys go bang right down to sea level, and then there's another mountain. Sea level, another mountain. Like unlike mountains around here, they steadily climb until you get into the center, and same with the Rockies. They steadily climb as you get to them. This is like, all right, we just stick a mountain here, and we'll stick one over here, we'll stick one over here. And most of them aren't connected. Still got square lakes though. I don't think that happens in real life. There's Armageddon. Makes sense. Cold, fjords. Slotty Bartfoss designed it. Oh, there's some more stutters. I just like saying that guy's name. Slotty Bartfast. He literally made that name because he was doing the BBC radio shows at the time with the Hitchhiker's Guide, and literally came up with that name to see if he could get past the censors. How dirty of a sounding name he could make it sound that wasn't actually dirty, and if he could get it past the censors. I still love those books. Fancied the chopper tonight? Awesome. You can blow past me like I'm sitting still with a chopper. I really want the 145 and the action pack, but I think that's gonna have to. It's definitely gonna have to wait till next month. That's all right. I got plenty to do the rest of this month. Hell, I got enough content and crap and stuff in here I could fly the rest of my life without buying another one. I got the 135. But the 145 does look good. It looks really good. That goes at a pretty good clip because I spent forever trying to chase you down the other day. You were flying up around the Great Lakes. It took me forever to catch up to you. The Savage that's in here? Not much. I fly the, maybe it is a Savage. What the hell was it? Which Cub do I fly a lot? I fly the, shit. There's so many Cubs now, my brain just went blank. I fly the, I don't think it's the one that, oh, for Christ's sakes. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, no, I don't have the God Gravel one. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. No, I was thinking I fly the one that the YouTuber flies all the time. God, my brain's gone completely blank on that one. Getting old sucks. Suffer from crafts. Can't remember a fucking thing. The hell's I don't know. Trent Palmer, that's it. Okay, cool. Trent Palmer, I fly the one that he flies a lot, but I fly the one with the souped up engine. So I like to be able to climb up out of some of the places I get my ass into. Freedom Fox, that's it. See, getting old sucks. It took me forever to even come up with Trent Palmer. Uh-oh, he's coming in. Quick, get behind the mountain so he can't see me. No, I don't have the Got Gravel planes. More stutters. Wonder if it's the mesh or if there's just something not loading right up here. I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's noticeable. Savage Carbon. So what you're saying is I should probably get it, the freeware version, and so it'll be ready for tomorrow night? Is that what you're trying to say? Alright, I'll check it out. I got nothing to do tomorrow. Chill day. A big breakfast with the family in the morning, then everybody goes home. But that's not a terrible thing. I like it when they all go home. I like to say hi. Haven't seen you in a while. Have a good day. Okay, I'm out. Is that a... Oh, that's not Armageddon behind me. I don't know who that is. Probably a General GA aircraft. Whoa, that was stupid. Oh, count. That shoot... Whatever. Somebody else. The most gluttonous holiday in the U.S. You're damn right. Eat a whole ton of friggin' turkey, which has a chemical in it that puts your ass to sleep. Then you get up like 3 hours later and eat a big old turkey sandwich. Then my mother takes all the leftovers and makes this. It's like a shepherd's pie type thing where she puts a layer of turkey in the bottom of the pan in a cast iron pan with some butter. And then the leftover corn and the leftover mashed potatoes, puts that on top, puts some butter on top of it, throws it in the oven and bakes it till it's all, the mashed potatoes get all crispy on top. Oh, simple as hell, but oh, is it good. That's it. Tryptophan. The magical go to sleep, you ate too damn much drug. Uh-oh, there he comes. He's in the bell, though. We can shoot him down. Trichinosis. Actually, know somebody who died from trichinosis. And it was because of Thanksgiving, too, believe it or not. Now, I didn't know her because she died before I was born, but it was one of my mother's aunts. Thanksgiving, she stuffed her turkey, but she stuffed it with pork sausage in with the stuffing mix. And it didn't get hot enough, and she tasted it before it was done all the way. And actually got the trichinosis and died from undercooked pork sausage during Thanksgiving. She decided to taste the stuffing before it was finished cooking and had the sausage in it. It hadn't gotten hot yet. Nowadays, just overcook everything. Nowadays, though, the pork, at least most places now, the pork has been vaccinated against trichinosis, so you can eat it rare. Crunchy, burnt, tough food. There people like it like that. I like mine on the more medium to well side than the medium to rare. I like it more well than rare. But I'm not big on the burnt. Except for pork fat. I like the pork fat. On like pork chops, you got to get that hot so it gets all crunchy and shit. Now that's, oh yeah, totally bad for you, but oh, is it good? You undercook most things. No, it's coming straight in. We'll make a turn. Fairly rare. Like the biggest trick to cooking a good steak, get it to at least room temperature before you cook it. Makes a huge difference in how well it cooks, especially if you like it the more cooked side, because it cooks it without drying it out. It was funny because with prime rib, I go closer to the medium well, and with prime rib, I want it way more to the well side. I want an end cut of prime rib if I can get it. Speaking of that, I gotta go get a prime rib for New Year's Eve. Tradition. Cook a big prime rib New Year's Eve, and then I have the ribs for dinner the next night by myself. I don't share them. Really, a fatty one that was not like good marbling, it was just gross fat. Hey, he's coming in just in time for me to make the turn. Try to hide from him. Yeah, because I'm going so freaking flat out in this thing. I love that sun sparkle off the wings. But it's annoying when it does it too much. The size of the rudder on this thing, it's monstrous. It was enough to rendered fat to deep fry the potatoes. That's rough, dude. That's a lot of fat. God damn it, I'm still hungry now. I'm gonna have to go find something to eat as soon as I land this thing. So much for the diet, you know, gonna keep the teeth in all night. Not eat anything. I'm freaking starving, thanks to you guys. Taco prime rib. And, oh. Yeah, I always cook the prime rib on the bones, and then the next day I'll take the ribs and spice them all up. Barbecue sauce, get them all rubbed up. And start with the rub, barbecue sauce on, put them in the oven. Bake them till they're nice and hot. Oh. There's an Argentinian meat restaurant in New York City. All you can eat. Had a little paddle, red on one side, green on the other. God, you're eating. So you're eating, man. now I'm even more jealous now. Red meant don't bring me any more. Green meant bring me more meat. Oh, dear Lord. But the amount of trouble I could get in there. Whether a female friend and she out ate me. You can believe it. That's awesome. I think if they saw me coming, they'd put the sign down, all you can eat. Like, no, not you. You get 2 servings, that's it. The rest you go home. 20 blocks away? Oh man, that'd be nice. Except for I couldn't live in the city. I'm such a country redneck, it isn't funny. City and eyes don't do well together. There he is. Why is the bell that I happen to have showing up as looks like a longitude? Don't you love this sim? I'm pretty sure that's the longitude. It's the Bell 407, which everybody has. The Bell 407. Yeah, I know Sobo does that. It's nuts. Doesn't make any sense. You know, you think they would at least put like a generic tag for the aircraft? Like an actual generic tag, like, okay, if this person doesn't have it, it's a helicopter. If this person doesn't have it, it's an F-18, you know, it's a fighter jet. Or this person doesn't have it, it's a tail dragger. This person doesn't have it, it's a trike. At least have a flag in there, so that way a twin engine shows up as a twin engine, even if you don't have that particular twin engine. Or a fighter jet shows up as an F-18, even though you don't have you may not have the one they have. A simple switch like that would be so simple to code. Helicopter shows up as a helicopter. A glider would show up as a glider. You know, how hard is it, people? A simple flag to pick the generic aircraft. For Christ's sakes. He's assessing the longitude, for crying out loud. In a helicopter. I'm going to put together a short that'll probably get me in deep shit, which I may keep private and just share it to you guys. I was going through the last couple of actual videos I made. I still have the original recordings before they were edited, and I think I say fuck like 50 times. Every time I make a mistake, fuck. I'm going to put out a little short, like 15-second video set to music of me screaming fuck. But I don't think I'll put it public. I'll put the link in the Discord or some shit. Never realizing how much I say it. Every time I use it like a cut thing. A cut, I yell, fuck! The bunny got too comfy and made bunny Cocoa Puffs all. You know, you can litter box train bunnies. Apparently fairly easily. I've never done it, but I've heard that it's pretty easy to do. She's been buddying up to you. Oh yeah, you're becoming a sucker for the bunny. Didn't want the bunny, but now you're a sucker. It's gonna be your bunny just because you don't like it. She is trained. Oh, that's cool. She just had an accident. You're warming up to the bell? You know, I have still freaking bell longitude just makes no sense. Had to get a screenshot of that. I'm probably flying in circles. Nope. I am gaining too much altitude. Oh, flying in formation with a bell longitude with the gear down. Except for ear scratches. Ear scratches and some fresh veggies. They go bonkers for dandelions. Even a silly little wild bunny I got here. Springtime, as soon as dandelions come up, that bastard eats them all. I don't have to worry about weed control taking the dandelions out because he'll go out and mow them all down. But I think something got my woodchuck because I haven't seen him since the spring. Hello, Mr. Brett Pound. You're almost in time to see a landing. Hopefully a fairly good landing. Maybe. Possibly. I hope you're well, sir. Just chilling on the holiday night. Now I'm starving. I gotta go get something to eat because all we talked about is food for like the last 20 minutes. I think a woodchuck's one of the cutest friggin' animals on the face of the planet. And he was so cute out there eating my friggin' clover and shit. I was all excited, but then yeah, it is easy to land. It really is. 60 degrees of flaps too. It's like, okay, we're gonna slow right down. Now that I've said that, I'll mess this one up. Hey, Wild Turkey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. You're a little late though. We're just about ready to land. Stall speed is like 45. Hey, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving. Even if you don't celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving. I'm well. I'm hungry. You know, I ate at 2 o'clock. I ate like 7 hours ago. Stuffed myself, and now everybody's been talking about food. Now I'm starving. No. Other than that, I'm well. Things are going good. Just got to find this airport. No, yeah, I know he was flying too tonight. So I figured between U.S. Thanksgiving and him flying tonight, this was going to be a quiet stream. But I'm being followed by a Bell Longitude helicopter jet thing. I have no idea. Now I can't. Now I'm being an idiot here. Gotta find the airport. It's all good. I just gotta find this damn runway. It's around here somewhere. Is that it? Right there, tucked in along that ridge. I think that's it right there ahead of in the dirt. Is that a dirt strip? I don't know. Yeah, that's the new Bell helicopter that's in the sim. Yeah, and it shows up as a Longitude. Yep, there's the runway right dead ahead of us. Start pulling some power back, get her slowed down. Get the trim up. Actually get back in the cockpit so I can fly it properly. Don't need that on to land. Amazing 60 degrees of flap. .407, not the X-47. 407. Sorry. .407 Jet Ranger. How slow this thing will go. See if we can get it even slower. Yeah, it's silly. Like I say, it's one of their new. I mean, it's new too. It should be. That should have been checked before it ever went out the door. And a bounce. No. All the way down. How about that? This thing is such a beautiful bird to fly. It can make any shitty pilot like me look good. When a plane can make me look good on landing, it's a good plane, an easy plane to fly. That does look funny hovering there with the Bell 407 on it. That looks nuts. Oh hell, that's funny. Hello, we blinged. Hey, Wild Turkey, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Skyrim physics, yeah. Perfect Skyrim physics. Now he's going to hover. Look at that shit. Oh, dude, thank you so much. I'm going to pin that up there even though we're just about done at the end here. I really appreciate it so much. Like I say, every dime comes... Oh. Almost brakes too hard. We almost got a prop strike. They say every dime put in comes back. Tail rotor failure. Every dime comes in goes back to you guys one way or another, either through a new aircraft or a new scenery or a giveaway. So I do appreciate it. None of the money goes into my pocket. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you. And we're going to thank everybody in order here. Thanks everybody that stopped out. We got so many people showed up today. We can do it all in 2 seconds. Hey, Mr. Brett Plays, Cthulhu Head, The Flying Frog, William Kelly was with us. Gamiwombat showed up. He's the reason I got this plane. And who else showed up here? I know we had more. Down farther, keep going. Of course, we got Armageddon here with us, aka Dave. We had Swift Fighter. I think he had issues getting his thing squared away. He was going to jump in, but never made it. Yeah, I think that's about it, isn't it? And of course, Wild Turkey showed up. And so who else showed up at the last minute here? My poor brain. Bounty showed up. Can't forget that. Brett Pound. Mr. Brett Pound. On that note, I want to thank Armageddon for entertaining me with his little circles here and flying along for a little bit. Oh shit, you know my name. Oh damn. All hell gonna break loose now. Alright everybody, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you all coming out. Have a good night. Have a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrated. If not, like I said in there, no turkey for you. It's all mine. Have a good one, guys. Take care of each other. Till next time, I'm out of here.